So why does ADHD and BPD, borderline personality disorder, often get misdiagnosed with each other? Let's take a look at the neuroanatomy real quick. So just to recap, this is BPD. In BPD, the amygdala is overstimulated, overactive. The DLPFC, the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex, is underactive. The anterior cingulate cortex is underactive. The two things on the left here, they serve to buffer your emotional response to something. In BPD, oftentimes a small emotional trigger will trigger a large emotional outburst. Because of the sensitivity of the amygdala and the lack of sensitivity of these two structures here. Now in ADHD, you have the prefrontal cortex, the striatum, and the dopamine pathways. The prefrontal cortex is underactive in ADHD. That's involved in focus, decisions, self-control, impulsivity. Dopamine pathways are dysregulated in ADHD. That's part of the brain's reward radar. So oftentimes people with ADHD who have executive dysfunction will act out impulsively. And oftentimes people with borderline personality disorder who don't have a active prefrontal cortex, a very active prefrontal cortex, have large emotional impulsive outbursts. It can also look like that. So I guess the next logical question is, do stimulants work for borderline personality disorder? Not necessarily, not to improve impulsivity. And that's because the root of the issue is not the prefrontal cortex in BPD, it is in the amygdala and the overactivity. Whereas in ADHD, it is kind of like a dopamine deficiency, prefrontal cortex underactivation, which is helped a lot by stimulants. Let me know if there's another psychiatric disorder you'd like me to discuss the neuroanatomy of, or if there's any questions on those two things.